Greetings, my human friends. This is Rudolf of Germany, the tall, white alien. I would like to thank you for all your comments you left under the last video I made. A video of encouragement, a video which hopefully made you think about your situation when you don't look for faults inside yourself, but look for excuses outside. I don't want to go into this again. I think it made many of you think, and that was the purpose of it, of course. Today I talk about something else, maybe even related to the one video which I made last. If you have a certain picture about yourself, if you have the suspicion of not being particularly interesting or intelligent, if you believe you are rather average and you do things average people do, then the question is, the most important of all questions is, how long would you like to live? Well, in many of your heads, the fear of death is the most horrific thought you can think of. And you think the prolongation of life, as long as possible, must be achieved, because I want to live. And man's aim was always to find the fountain of youth. Man's aim was always to preserve him or herself for as long as humanly possible, and find a cure for disease, and find a cure for death. Let me live in youth and health forever. That's the idea. And since there are humans who think, and the processes of thought were given to you, given to a non-thinking animal, that's what we tall whites are achieved in this particular species. And since humans think, this is the most important of all questions. Let me live forever. Now, let's just make a thought experiment right here. You would like to live forever, young and healthy. Okay, since the body is aging, ailing, and eventually fall away, but there is, of course, the possibility almost right now to upload all your emotional and intellectual properties you have, all of this which is between your ears, the self, all your experiences, all your urges, all your needs, all the feelings you have of happiness, all of this can be uploaded on a computer, and then clone a human body out of your own DNA. Use your DNA to make a new self, as it has been done by some of us. At a certain stage of life, as a child, a young person, or an experienced older person, whatever. So you upload all your mental and emotional self onto a computer, create through a DNA sequence, a brand new self. Every single self is exactly like the one before, and then downloaded from the computer into the new self. That's the idea. This is almost technically possible now. And in a matter of 50 years or 100 years, it will be commonplace to say, okay, I'm old, I'm frail, I'm almost dead. Let's upload all of me onto a computer and then create a new, brand new, strong, young body. And then this what consists of myself. The basic self of mind and spirit uploaded onto the new body, and there I am again. All of what I consist of exists in the new body. So now I ask you a question. If this possibility exists and you can do it, what exactly, and this is the thing which I made this video for, what part of your emotional life and what exact part of your mental life would you upload up on a computer to use it later in a new body? So you have a blank sheet, so to speak, to make it even easier for you. A blank sheet of paper, and you get a pencil from somebody, and they tell you, now please write down as much as you want, and you have all the time in the world to do so, what consists of you, what is important about you, you want to carry over into a new body. Just write down many, many, many things which makes you a human being, which is important for yourself. So you want to bring it over into the new body. Think of it. What would be the first sentence you write down and say, this is the most important thing of me. This is the most interesting thought of me. This is the most unique emotion of me. And this is the second most important aspect of me. These are the things which make up myself. This is my person. This is me. Plus another aspect and another one. And all of these things are me. And I would like them in a new, fresh, physical form. So you have this piece of paper in front of you. You have this pencil in your hand. Now, instead of insulting me, like you do sometimes in the comment section, I ask you a question. You have the opportunity very easily when you see this video to make a comment. Just write down in each comment, the three most important aspects of your personality, which are so important to you that you want to carry them over into a new body. In detail, not just I'm a loving person, I like sports, or I am a good artist or something. Many millions, many billions of people are as good as you. And many, many of them much, much, much better. Don't write something like that down. I'm a loving person, I'm a caring person, I would like to carry over in my new body after the old one expired. I would like to carry over compassion. No, these are general terms. These don't say anything about you. People talk about this all day long, not even really knowing what it means. No, just write down the three most important, very, very specific aspects of yourself. that what makes you, you. That what makes you so important and so unique, and that it is worth to give you a new body and put these in so you are an asset to the world to come. What makes you, you? What is inside of you which you recognize as unique, as yourself, which you won't find in anybody else? Something which is worth living again. Something where you would say, yes, I would like to have another 100 years in a new body because I am important because of this and this point. This is me, which makes the difference, which separates me from other humans. The uniqueness of myself. Write that down. And if you don't come up with anything very special, which I would say, or anybody else, oh yes, this is a unique being. He's worth saving. If you don't come up with anything like that, then you see that whatever you live for right now is nothing worth saving. You are just functioning as a creation of the ones who lived before you and gave you their values. You're just a robot. You talk about artificial intelligence, not realizing that you are just a vast pool of memory, of emotional memory and behavior. And that little bit of software we put in the creation of the first humans from the monkey, this little bit of software which we implanted in you, which is called reason. This little bit of reason, is that really worth saving? Is that really something you can even distinguish from other people? Think about it. Rudolf of Germany,